Welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to be talking about the incident that took place. According to this, it says it was Sunday, where staff from Ibex Global, right, get pulled up and robbed. They were traveling in a bus on Spanish Stone Road. Now, I cover this because social media, people are trying to spin this into something that it simply isn't. But telling me say the woke activists them, right, as usual, them watch things and them hear some words used on foreign TV, and then them can't wait for an opportunity to drop a Jamaica. Them just use by them word there and sound like them brighter than everybody else. We see some nonsense, right? I get pushed. Mainly surrounding drivers, them I say, seat, right? Because some of the driver them, right? Just to give some context, some drivers I say, boy, them don't want to go nowhere near certain communities because incident like this turn them off, and I guess they must say them nervous. Here comes the woke activists. Discrimination, a fight against to get the people. Make I address it. Before I'm going for, I want to give a brief shout out to the people in Hanover. Right. But they're on the case. Right. The shooting will go on. The 7 people get shot, 3 lose them life, they're on the case. Right. But Hanover people, we didn't have to link up. Right. We need a picture, a Turbo, to complete the video. We don't know who Turbo is. Right. Hanover people, link up. Instagram, email, everything, right? When you need to contact me, right? They're on the about page of this channel. Back to this video. People them I say, and by people I mean fake woke activists. I say some drivers who say them now go near a certain place, certain hours at night. This is just proof that there is this grand conspiracy to fight against ghetto people, fight against the residents from certain communities. What can I talk about it? The man them all up on bus, right? Full of staff from Ibex. Right? Those are people who work at call centers, and the majority of people who work at call centers, they're young people. Man them abuse the driver, take away 1 bag of phone, right? Take away money, all kind of things. Somebody come out on the road with a rifle, right? They say the driver almost lose his life. They see him start off a big theme. Right, and because him not try to drive, and I want to annihilate them. And when they drive him going there, kill him, and I kill him. Very unfortunate circumstances. Call center. Your favorite criminals them target a bus full of people who work at call centers. Your favorite criminals them who for years them PR agents telling us say, right, real bad man not target poor people and working people, which is a lie, because them definitely don't target rich people. Let me say that again. One of the greatest lies you've ever heard is that criminals, gangs don't target poor people and working people. That's the PR agents them attack. We definitely know they don't target the wealthiest Jamaicans because they know who to frighten. And don't know who to frighten. The majority of the victims of the feared criminals are people from the middle class and the lower classes. Right. Regular working people, poor people. That's who them have strength for, that's who they can run certain joke with. But we talk about it because I did a video once. I'm going to look for it and link it at the end of this video. I think it was called "This is how gangs keep poor people poor." When people talk about economic development, them keep forgetting one thing. Unless crime is brought under control, there will be no real economic growth for residents who live in inner cities. Garrison, ghetto, badman place, whatever you want to call it. Even if the economy starts to boom, these residents will be left behind. Because nobody is going to invest in a place where they're afraid of. Let me say that again. Nobody is going to invest in a place where them afraid of. I'm not even talking about foreign investment. When people talk about investment, we need foreign investments and like foreign companies. Alright, that's big and glamorous, but guess what? There's a Jamaicans who have the money for their own investing. They're not doing it because they're afraid. They're afraid of gangs. They know say once them start and drop 2 black and bring two pieces of steel come, then you're going to see a man come knock on the door. Yo, what go on there so? Alright, every week me go want this, me go want this, me go want that. That put off enough people. Gangs, criminals, right, are a deterrent to economic prosperity. Gangs, right, keep poor people relying on them. It's a similar strategy to your favorite politician. When you talk about Politricks. That's why the mothers are put on little treats and them little sitting there. Right, little trinkets distract the people them. People them can say, see it, oh, him care about we. Same thing your favorite politician. So. Oh, here's something for free, because I care. No. You see, Politricks, right, even though on the surface it look like it is done with good intentions, right, from a spot of, a pure hearted goodwill. The reality is, Politricks is one of the best way to control poor people. Keep them reliant on you. When they're reliant on you, they will turn their blind eye to enough of the foolishness you keep up. Let me say that again. Politricks, right, allows, right, not just gangs, right, because yes, gangs are shooting them thing there, but politicians use it too. They master it actually. But it make poor people, right, take them eye off of the foolishness we are keep up, because they are distracted by the whatever they might get for free, quote unquote free, by the way, as we know nothing is free. Right? There's always a cost, believe me, in one way, shape or form. When you see a gang operating in a community and residents are say, "Leave him alone, leave him alone," how a criminal get that? How a criminal get that support? Politricks. The residents remember one time and they link him to something and him get it. But what that resident don't know is if that gang was removed, they would have make so much money they wouldn't need no handout. What that resident don't know is if that gang was removed, right, some people that come to the community come spend some money but they never seen in their life yet. Because I'm telling you in the old video, say when it comes on to talent and style and everything there, it's really hard to beat some residents in the quote unquote ghetto. Now for the little nail take them when you find at the ghetto. You see, if Maybelline and our 2 friends them, Sheila and Sharon, did feel safe to drive going to a bad man place to get them ear done and them nails done. Right. Now for the residents them, in the said communities, would I see a level of economic prosperity that would be unprecedented. You see, if certain man did feel safe to drive him car going to a bad man place, he would have spend money at the bar, so till all the bartender tell himself to take it easy. And unless see money run at the ghetto, we never see run yet. But because of criminals and criminality, people are turned off. The little bar them and shop them at the ghetto, we meet them off a lock because war go on. As war go on the place, everything off a lockdown. Or it's off a lockdown early. Or it's a curfew drop. These things affect the economic prosperity of inner city residents. Just like how when time Ibex bus start get robbed and drivers say no one go there, so people who come from certain communities who want to go work, right, in a business places outside the communities, when drivers start to the, yo, this here come from, me not go this way, no. Then they say people can't come and work, then they have to stay home, and then when they see, right, how the unemployment start to affect certain people. But people want to get upset with the bus driver. People don't want to look upon the criminals. People that said it, the bus driver is discriminating against and a fight against the people. Instead of saying, no, criminals are fight against ghetto people. Criminals when the bus driver don't want to go. People that act like say bus drivers must go, risk life and limb. I want everyone to realize that enough police, right, enough JDF personnel, right, get real nervous driving through certain communities, get real tense, right, and them have helmet, vest, and rifle in their hand. What you expect a bus driver to do? Think bus driver is Clark Kent or Iron Man? The man them want to go home to their family in one piece. So it's a shame that some drivers, right, don't want to drop off certain stuff at certain place. But can we really blame these people? Are we going to act so fake righteous like we don't know why the man them are each to go a certain place? It's a shame because somebody, right, shouldn't have fear, come up in a problem to get let off a certain place because of where they come from. But that's not because there's this grand conspiracy, right, between the bus drivers union to fight against ghetto people. Bus drivers wake up in the morning, they're not calling each other like, yo dog, we're out here, we'll go fight this thing, ghetto people. Yeah man, that's the plan. And then they rub their hand like the little octopus on SpongeBob. They rub their hand, yeah man, I'll just go fight this thing, ghetto people. I mean, people are delusional. I can assure you, there is no bus driver union sitting around rubbing them hands and planning to quote unquote fight against ghetto people. The man them afraid. Same way enough taxi driver afraid them now go certain place. So why not look on, right, the source of the problem, where the fear come from? The man them afraid of gangs. Them afraid of Janko Nation, them afraid of clans, them afraid of one another, them afraid of bedbugs. Channel the anger towards them. Channel the frustration towards their favorite leaders who fail to deal with these gangs. That's who you feel upset with. You are upset on a pre-bus driver. You might fight against. The culture is too emotional. You don't know why the man them nervous. But you see, when they go up on social media and do a little emotional rant, the injustice and the discrimination and the fight against, and they get a lot of likes them and everybody got them yard and the real problem not addressed. Jamaicans need to take a more pragmatic approach to life. This emotional culture, it not lead you nowhere. Right? I'll give you an analogy. You have a boulder on the road. Right? The boulder roll off of the hill and I block the road. This is Jamaican culture. Turn up, look on the boulder, see the road block, and then start the rant, right? And ball say, boy, it's unfair. It's unfair, but right, and instead of fight against the boulder, fight against me, and how comes the road in on the boulder? It's the road over there sitting on the boulder. Man, pure emotion. But instead, if we take a pragmatic approach, we look up and see, well, them boulder there, right, them big stone there, in the dirt over there, so every time the rain fall, one of them, right, the dirt loosen, and boulder come block the road. So if we go build one wall, it contain them stone there under dirt there, that's them stop falling on the road. That's how we deal with it, But nobody no want to build the wall, nobody no want to know about thinking, that's too much work. People rather vent and get all emotional about how unfair it is to boulder block road. Right? In fear. And then 5 songs make off of the boulder on the road. We know why these bus drivers are nervous to go in a bad man place. See man, they'll lose him life there. Get upset with the favorite criminals them before they get upset with bus driver. Get upset with their leaders them who fail to deal with said criminals before they get upset with bus drivers. Trying to score woke points and righteous points by talking about how when I fight bus driver, fight against. Man. Complete rubbish. And by the way, none of them youth ever stick up them busser. They're so comfortable. Them are the same spot them night after night and stick up people after people. That's how confident they are that there will not be some kind of sneak operation. That's how confident they are that they're not walk up to the police when I night them. It's a complete joke. Anyway, Agent Squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Politricks Squad, stay circling. Bless.